Hello, and welcome back to Part 10 Sherlock Holmes Part 1. Today, we're going to be looking at a murder, a stab murder. Murder, stab? Stab. A man was murdered with a knife. Hey guys, it's me, Sea Striker. Just wanted to give you guys fair warning. Right now, in this video, you're going to see some graphic content. It's not until towards the end of the game, or end of the video of this game. So if you wish to do so, please, you can just go ahead and skip all that. It does involve an animal, and entrails are everywhere. Just fair warning. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. If you are, please leave a like, leave a comment. Please hit that subscribe button for me. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. And he was at a bar. And we have 3 suspects. So that's what we're going to be doing now. Thanks for everyone being here. If you are here and you want to be live in the chat, you can partake, since this game is also interactive with Twitch chat. A little tab will pop up on the screen, and you can enjoy the game with me by looking at all my case notes, and we can vote on where to go next via the map that you can also see. It's a good time, and we can initiate voting, and during the voting process, we can decide how to interpret some evidence, and we can also guess who the culprit might be. So if you wish to, by all means, please come enjoy the game live. Also, with that being said, we were going to start off with this and see who our new culprit is of the bar victim. Alright, so here we go. We are going to continue. My head itched. My hand. Whatever. You knew what I meant. Okay. We are luckily in the correct spot. We needed to go... Okay, so it's around the corner? Yeah, it's around the... Wait, which corner? I'm lost! Oh, that's my camera. Okay. We're on it. That's right, it's this way. The bar is right here. That's right. Okay, now we need to look for clues. Oh, they're all kind of laid out already.
Solid oak. It took quite a blow to break it.
Solid oak, that's pretty hefty.
Shards of a broken bottle with blood on them.
Alright. Well, we got glasses.
The lenses are very thick. The owner of these glasses is very nearsighted.
Very nearsighted.
Someone must have landed hard on it.
Indeed. Interesting. What do we got over here? That's a rat. Okay.
Spilled beer led to spilled blood.
Right. Well, here's the knife.
Sharp enough to gut a fish or a man.
Indeed.
An ordinary kitchen knife. That's a lot of blood. The victim was stabbed several times.
Ooh, not just once. Several times. Oh. I don't think I'm ready for this. Okay, so... Alright, hang on. We need evidence. Excuse me. We need evidence. We need some statements. Okay, so the worker's testimony. The shirtless, hat-wearing guy. Okay. I was just sitting there, minding my own business, when the traitor hit the soldier and he crashed into my table. How could I stay calm? So I might have grabbed a bottle and smashed it over the traitor's head. I don't remember anything after that. The traitor's testimony, the vest-wearing bald guy. that sailor started pushing me around. Although I didn't mean to spill my drink on him, I fell on the soldier, who lashed out at me like it was my fault. I had to stand up for myself, but then someone smashed me with a bottle and I blacked out. Okay, so the worker hit the traitor with a bottle. The sailor started pushing me around, although I didn't mean to spill my drink on him. I fell on the soldier, who lashed out at me. I had to stand up for myself, but then someone smashed me with a... Okay. The traitor punched me in the face and broke my glasses. It was my only pair. The Ottoman scum hate all of us. How long do we have to put up with them? Okay, I mean, the testimony is not very useful, per se, but... So the traitor punched the soldier. The worker hit the traitor in the head with a bottle. So where's the sailor? The sailor's the one that died. No business. Soldier. That sailor started pushing me around, although I didn't mean to spill my drink on him. Okay. So that's the sailor. And then... no. No. So my only two options... Okay. So then, who ended up on the table? Who ended up on the table? Started around, didn't spill my drink, and I fell on the soldier, who lashed out at me, so I had to stand up for myself and smashed. I'm a business when the traitor hit the soldier and he crashed into my table. So then this would be the soldier. So what in... Okay, that was the broken glass. So you... Yeah. Remember, I might have grabbed the bottle and smashed it over the traitor's head. The traitor was bald. Okay. What are my options here? No. Could have been the soldier. He's very nearsighted and he broke his glasses. He fell into a table. And then it couldn't be the traitor, because the traitor got hit with the worker, so then the worker did it. This is all very confusing. Alright, what are my other options here? The soldier. How did the sailor get from there to here? I mean, really, how did the sailor get from there to here? Okay. Any other options? Okay. It couldn't have been... Wait a minute. Okay, if this is true, that means the soldier did it. The worker and the traitor... So then the soldier did it? I could do without that. Okay. Alright. several times, so maybe the soldier and the sailor had a beef. So this guy... No. This had to been... Yeah. And then... Yeah. That's the sailor who got pushed. And then he punched the soldier in the... And then he came over here. Then he smashed the bottle. Right?
It all started
right.
when the trader accidentally spilled his beer over the sailor. The trader punched the soldier who came crashing down on a table. The worker smashed a bottle over the trader's head. Then the sailor knocked the worker out with a chair. The soldier is the real killer. He wanted to knife the trader but killed the sailor due to his poor eyesight.
I mean, that's pretty good, actually. The answer is obvious. The soldier is the real killer. He wanted to kill the trader, but got attacked the soldier due to his poor eyesight. Yep. I do believe we wrapped this one up. So I guess I need to go take this back to the police? I think that's where I got this case from. Alright, so I need to escape the bar A. And then, are you a cop?
Stark told me you'd be doing the legwork for him. Feel free to look around.
I already did. Alright. I need to find the police station. It'll be over here, right? Yep. Alright, so we're just gonna fast travel. Because I hate running in this game. So far, it's the only thing I hate about this game. Polizia! Oh, my eye. Okay, we're good. Alright, here we go. Interaction and begin.
You have 3 people detained on suspicion of murdering a sailor in a bar fight. All evidence indicates that the soldier among them is the true killer. He was the last man standing.
Very well. Soldier or not, he'll get what he deserves. I'll see to it personally. Nice work. Try solving another case. It seemed you have a knack for it.
Another case, by all means. I will take another case. What have we got? Splitting the loot. Was ist das? A bottle containing remnants of an unknown substance is slightly closed and lacks any label. Oh, wait. Oh, crap. I'm in the wrong case. Here we go. Report number 18-07. 3 men were killed in a quarrel over a distribution of a bank robbery loot. Okay. The gunfight was reported at the northern end of Silverton, in a backyard on Engineers Lane between Ebernote Street and Colpit Street. The stolen property was not recovered. Case suspended due to inconclusive evidence pending further investigation. Roger Smiley, 42 years old, previously arrested for theft, was wearing glasses. Cause of death, shotgun wounds to the torso. Ow. That would do it. Bill Devon, 35 years old, previously affiliated with the Red Scarves gang. Cause of death, blood loss from a severed jugular vein. Ow. Identity unknown, around 30 years old, was wearing a hat, suffered a leg wound. Cause of death, point blank shot to the heart. Well, damn. Alright. Where are we going? We're going to solve this case too. That was pretty easy. The last one. Just, reading some treasure. I read the screen down there and immediately saw treasure. I'm sorry. I have ADHD, okay? Okay. 3 men were killed in a quarrel over distribution of a bank robbery loot. The gunfight was reported at the northern end of Silverton, in the backyard on Engineers Lane between Ebernote Street and Colpit Street. I'm not good with directions. So, we need to look for Engineers Lane between Ebernote Street and Colpit Street on the backyard. Okay. Silverton, Engineers Lane, Ebernote Street, Colpit Street. Where is Silverton? Oh, this is Silverton. Okay. All of this is Silverton. Engineer's Lane. Here we go. Between. Okay. Okay, coal pit. Okay, it's between. So it's right here? Let me go back to the case notes. Okay, Silverton, okay. In the backyard on Engineer's Lane. Backyard of Engineer's Lane. Between Evernote and Coal Pit. Between Evernote and Coal Pit on Engineer's Lane. Okay. So here's Engineer's Lane. Between. Okay, so it's one of these houses over here. Okay, it's one of these places. Because right here is. Right? I'm right, right? Yeah, Evernote. So this is Evernote and this is Coal Pit. So it's one of these guys. Boom. All right. Oh, oh boy. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. That is a long run. Okay. Here we go. Long run. Which way do we go? I need to go left. And left. Left. Follow the street all the way down. Okay. Right? Oh my gosh. Left. This way. That's not... Okay. Left and... Crap. Was it this left or the next left? It was the next left. I'm so bad at this. We'll just follow the train tracks, I guess. As I say that. What the hell? This way. As I say, let's follow the train tracks. They all diverge. Oh, no. This way? Well, that guy was drunk as hell. Oh, I need to take a right over here. Okay, so it's one of these backyards. Okay.
It's you again. Be sure not to miss any clues. Stark will piece them together, you'll see.
Right. Did I hit something at Mine Palace? Oh, I thought something did. What is this? I've located the backyard where the gunfight took place. Dope. Alright. Let us... Tomato... Oh, sorry, I hit my microphone. Lettuce, tomato. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Alright, we got... What is this?
Pieces of brass tacks. Piranha rounds.
Piranha rounds? Oh, well, here's a gun.
The shooter fired 3 rounds.
Oh, I see. The primers are all... Okay.
A brand new Colt, 45 caliber. Bent glasses with cracked lenses.
Was someone hit in the face? Or was it the one that was... Wait a minute. Was someone shot in the face? The man with the revolver fired 3 rounds. His broken glasses are lying beyond a driftwood log. The log is riddled with brass tacks. Okay, hang on. Wearing glasses causes a shotgun wound to the torso. To the torso? Then... How does glasses break? What?
Huh. Some loot has been left behind. Whoever took it must have been in a hurry.
Indeed.
Greed and booze got the better of them. No wonder it ended in violence.
Here's the shotgun.
The man with the shotgun fired only 2 shots.
Seems he was too busy bleeding to reload.
Indeed. Oh, wow.
Perfectly balanced for throwing.
Throwing knife?
The blade is very sharp.
Who brings a knife to a gunfight? We got 2 bullet holes.
2 bullets hit the cart. No traces of blood, though.
Okay. What am I not seeing? Blood.
Droplets of blood. Someone caught a bullet here.
Okay, so that guy hit this guy. That guy? Wait, the shotgun guy shot that guy. Okay. I don't want to talk to him. Oh wait, throwing knife right here.
Stuck deep in the wood.
Okay. Oh, okay. We're just gonna imagine this right now. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Now, I'm pretty sure this guy over here. I have other options. I got one glasses. Wait a minute. Okay, so that guy's wearing glasses. Okay. That's fair enough. That guy's wearing glasses. No. Hang on. Let me go back. I gotta figure out which one was wearing a hat. 30-year-old was wearing a hat, suffered a leg wound. Okay. Severed. Okay, so Billy with the red scarves. So it's not this guy. It's not this guy. It's this guy. Means the heart. Okay, so our glasses guy's over there with a shotgun wound. This guy here was stabbed, and then that guy was shot by this guy. Arrested for theft, was wearing glasses, caused a shotgun wound to the torso. Okay. Billy with the red scarves gain, cause of death, blood loss from severed jugular vein. Identity unknown, around 30, was wearing a hat, suffered a leg wound. So the hat guy suffered the leg wound. And was also point blank shot to the heart. think this is right.
The
Yep.
man with the shotgun was killed by a throwing knife to the neck, but not before firing at the man in glasses. The man in the hat took a bullet to his leg, but 2 other bullets missed. The report mentioned he was shot in the heart, but how? There's something I'm missing here. Who could have finished him off?
All right. Missing something. What are we? Who could have finished? What am I missing? Indeed. Who could have finished off the last victim? Hmm. I need to look down there.
I just arrived here this morning.
Hmm. Ah.
A police boot print. So that's how it ended.
Oh. A police officer. Dirty cop. Found a police boot print near the 3rd victim. Apparently, the officer who arrived first at the scene killed the fellow and took the loot for himself. Who was first on the scene? Ooh.
I just arrived here this morning.
Who's first on the scene? Is anywhere in my case notes? Backyard. Okay, the man with the shotgun fired only 2 shots. A knife is stuck in the tree near the shotgun. Someone caught a revolver bullet, but the other 2 hit the cart. A trail of blood from the cart wall leads to a throwing knife. The man with the revolver fired 3 rounds. His broken glasses are laying behind the driftwood, a log drilled with brass tacks. Yeah. Hmm. And the officer arrived the first on the scene, killed the fellow, and took the loot for himself. So who's first on the scene? How do I find that out? Can I go back to the police station? And okay, let me go back to the police station and maybe I can figure that out from there by talking to the dude. Okay. Let us run. Okay.
I visited the location where the 3 robbers killed each other over some stolen loot, but I wasn't the first to inspect the scene, was I?
No. Officer Schmidt arrived there first, just hours after it was reported.
Officer
Poor
Schmidt.
That same day, he received news that his dear old grandmother in Austria had died. He had to leave for the funeral immediately.
He is anything but poor. I doubt he'll be coming back. It was he who killed the last robber and took the loot for himself.
Blasted. I knew he was acting suspiciously. He may be beyond our reach now, but I'll be sure to expose the little weasel when I write my report. Nice work. Feel free to take another case. We make a great team, you and I.
Team, you weren't there. What? You weren't. Team, my butt. Thanks a lot, guy. All right, what do we got? Another case. What was did in the shadows? Ooh, interesting. Oh boy, we got a lot of things. All right, where were we? We were gonna solve this new case. What was did in the shadows? That was a little difficult to read, honestly. All right, reporter's testimony. I've always had a nose for a good story. I was strolling about the cemetery. Why was anyone strolling in the cemetery? When I saw him, the necromancer. I'm not joking. He raised a woman from the grave and ordered her to attack the two men who were close by. Then they both turned into bats and flew away. Okay. I was too scared to take photographs of them, but I photographed their victims. This will be a front pager. Right. Report number 18-10. Two men were found dead near an open grave at the cemetery. Both victims had bite marks on their necks. Okay. Victims: John Bowden, graveyard keeper. Saeed Hafez, assistant professor at Cardona Medical College. You know, back in this time, what they used to do, right, is that the cemetery owners would actually sell the corpses to medical colleges. So this was what could have happened here. Why this medical college professor was there, because they would sell the dead corpses out of graves, essentially. Suspects: Hamil Harki. I'm so sorry, I can't read this. Hamil Harki. Tanner. Camille Harki, deceased, reportedly a vampire. Okay, witnesses: Leonardo Barberi, reporter Joe Vagrant. Okay. Evidence points to the possible involvement of supernatural forces. Case pending further investigation. Okay, this one's a doozy. Alright. Suspect notes: Hamil Harki is the brother of the recently deceased Camille. We tried to make him talk, but he's a hard nut to crack. His neighbor saw him leaving his house to put flowers on his sister's grave. They say he returned at dawn looking dirty and tired. P.S. Just in case, we also made him eat garlic. No reaction. They seriously made this man eat garlic. Vagrant's testimony, who is actually named Joe. Okay. I was having my supper when Johnny came to dig another grave, as usual. There was someone else with him, too. I must have dozed off for a while, but when I woke up, everything was a blur. Screaming, howling, then flashes of lightning, but no thunder. Some devilry was at work. I came out to see what was happening, and there was this reporter, Leonard or something. He told me that a vampire had killed two people, mere yards from me. Boy, am I lucky to be alive. That's his testimony. Okay. Reporter's testimony. Okay, we read that already. All right, victim profile number 2. Victim 2, Saeed Hafez, 56 years old, assistant professor to the Cardona Medical College. Slight cut to the leg, blunt force trauma to the head, 2 puncture wounds to the neck, major vessels intact, blood loss minimal. Cause of death: intracranial hemorrhage. Intracranial. I'm not a... Okay, intracranial hemorrhage. So he got hit in the head and his brain died. Oh, I'm terrible. Victim 1, John Bowden, 37, graveyard keeper. Blunt force injury to the head, 2 puncture wounds to the neck. Cause of death: massive blood loss from the carotid artery. Carotid artery. Here? So one was hit in the head so hard, but there's no bite wounds. Okay. Okay, so welcome to the case of the vampire killing at the cemetery. We have 2 victims. Suspect: Hamil Harki. He's a tanner. Tanner. Are those shoemakers? Hang on a second. I need to Google real fast. Mm, tanner. A person who tans animal hides, especially to earn a living. Maybe that's what that is? I don't know. All right, back to the game. All right. I like this. It was done in the shadows. All right, so where do we go? Where do we, how do we, When I saw him, the necromancer, I'm not joking, it was raised, okay. Where's the cemetery at? Suspect notes. Open grave, both victims with bite marks, victim, witness. Where's the location? Where's the location of the grave? This doesn't help me. I don't know where to look. I was too scared to take photographs of them, but I've... Okay, this one's slightly harder. Raise a woman from the grave. Raise a woman from the grave. I'm not joking. He raised a woman from the grave, and I ordered to attack the two men. Why? Okay. All right. Sorry, I got a little coffee everywhere. I was a little zealous in my sip. Okay. My next idea really would be to go to the Chronicle. Is there a cemetery nearby? Is there a cemetery? What's this? Wet Whiskers. Okay. Because I mean, this is a church, right? I mean, it's theoretically the cemetery should be nearby. Let's go with that idea. Let's take a stroll around the church. Let's take a stroll around the church and see if we can't find the cemetery, and then we'll head over to the Chronicle and see if we can't figure out where's he at? Leonardo Barbieri. I mean, that sounds fair, right? All right. All right. Where's the church? Where's the church? I just need to go this way. I need to left out of here. Let me just get out of the building first.
Any progress with the case, Mr. Holmes?
Could you just... Thanks for telling me where it's not at. Appreciate it there, guy. Alright, I need to go... I could go right. It might be easier if I just go left and then take a right. Alright, this way. And then take a right. Alright, so this is the church. Right? Okay, this is the church. So I want to find cemetery. Or is that the cemetery? Wait. Oh. That's the cemetery. Duh. I'm so not smart. This is the cemetery. So let's fast travel here. And okay. Let's go inside the cemetery and then I'm just looking for a grave site.
This place gives me the creeps. What if the vampire comes back?
Okay, I'm in the right spot. Aha! Found it. Found it. Okay. We found the crime scene. Located the empty grave at the cemetery. Upon examination, I have the scene. I have found absolutely nothing yet. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We got a hat. Got a hat.
This is a somewhat neglected and dusty hat.
We're dealing with a very immoderate bloodsucker here.
Yeah. Supposedly, someone had died with intracranial hemorrhaging. Oh, what's this?
The stone is rather unwieldy, so it couldn't be used as a weapon. Someone fell and hit their head on it.
Indeed. Indeed, I agree. I concur. I concur. Here's the flowers.
The flowers are still fresh.
So, what we got?
An expensive hat with a few grey hairs stuck to the brim. Someone tore their trousers here.
Oh, tore their trousers. What do we got here? Oh, damn! That shovel's bent.
The blade is bent from the impact.
Yeah, it's hitting someone's head.
The bleeding wasn't severe, there are just a few drops.
What? Excuse me. Oh, I thought I saw something here. What's he doing over there? Weirdo. Alright, let's get back over here. I'm missing some evidence. Oh, here's the... Okay. What is this? Can't even read
The
it.
label is illegible.
Well, thanks. Ooh, oh, here we go. Supervision. Empty space.
Looks like a set of surgical instruments. One is missing.
Is that a scalpel? Scalpel. What is this? We've run out of fresh cadavers for dissection. You know what to do, Professor Shelley. Yeah, I was right. See, back in the day, people would go to the graveyards, and the gravekeepers would sell the old cadavers and dig them up from the graves. Huh. Let's do a chemical analysis. Here we go. I found a bottle containing a clear liquid with a repulsive smell. The label is undamaged. All right, here we go. We're gonna do some science. Okay, every time I do this, it seems like it gets more and more complicated. Every time. All right, let's see here. We need a -3, -4, and a 5. I do believe... What is this? What the hell does that do? Oh. Okay. Okay. This one increases it, right? And then... So this makes a negative go up. I'm sorry, technically negative down, positive up, down. Okay, down. And this gives us an up. Okay. How do I... Okay. So, alright. So we need a negative... Here's a -4. We need a -3. And we need a 5. So I know... This one reverses. Oh, no. I don't need that one. I need... minus? Nope. No. I need to add. I need to add 1. -4. And then I need to burst this one, which would be a -3. And then I need a -3, -4. Okay. I need add 1, which is a 5. And then I need to increase this. Oh, wait. -3, -4, 5. We are good to go. Boom. Dope. Got it. Man, this stuff gets so complicated. Is a formalin, which is used for embalming corpses. Okay, so it's probably from the cadaver, or the, not the cadaver, but from the assistant professor. I found a bottle containing a clear liquid of repulsive smell. The label is damaged. It is a formalin, which is used for embalming corpses. We've run out of fresh cadavers for dissection. You know what to do, Professor Shelley. Double, okay. They're liquid. We still have not found all the evidence yet, have we? Anything over here? Oh, what's this? A rat.
Nicely roasted.
Got some mushrooms.
Psilocybin mushrooms. These are powerful hallucinogens.
Alcohol.
I wonder how even the most destitute always somehow manage to scrape together enough for a drink.
Alright. This is going to take some thinking. This is going to take some thinking. Some thinking indeed. Okay. We've got... Wow, this thing is spread out. So... This guy's over... Okay. So the vagrant, Joe, he's over here. He's just chilling. He's watching this over here. That means the person here is... Oh. Professor. Is that the right hat? That's not the right hat. What? Is he bowing? What? I got a bowing, like praising, and standing with the bottle. Bottle was over here, though. So, what the hell? Let me check my notes. Hang on. Okay, I need the bodies. 37, Gravekeeper. Blunt force injury to the head, 2 puncture wounds to the neck, cause of death. Massive blood loss from carotid artery. Slight cut to the leg, blunt force trauma to the head, 2 puncture wounds to the neck, major vessels intact, blood loss minimal, cause of death, intracranial hemorrhage. So the old man, Saeed Hafez, 56, assistant professor at Cardona Medical College. He's the one over there. So then Joe Bowden, the graveyard keeper, who I think has massive blood loss. So I think that is correct. Let me check my options here. Oh. Hey, Exact Gaming. Thank you for the alert. Appreciate it. That has to be the professor. That's what I'm thinking. Who is that, though? I don't know who this is. No, I don't believe that for a second. I believe he was stabbed. Ah, the flowers. Right. No. Reporter. That's who that is. Okay, that becomes a little bit better. So this man was coming in with flowers. And then he's a victim. And he's a victim over here. Wow, this is hard. Yeah, no, it's not that. I believe it's this. There is a missing scalpel. That's what I believe this is. That's the puncture wounds. The missing scalpel. I could hit just C. Assistant professor, okay. So, wait a minute. The suspect, Tanner. Okay. The vagrant supper of hallucinogenic mushrooms. An expensive hat with a few gray hairs and a piece of torn fabric on the root. Hey, Perdue, welcome in. Lurking? By all means, lurk away. Appreciate it. Dirty hat near a blood-stained stone, a pool of blood nearby. An expensive hat with a few gray hairs. So, expensive hat guy has to be this guy. Expensive hat guy. With a slight cut to the leg, blunt force trauma to the head, 2 puncture wounds to the neck, intracranial hemorrhage. So, Saeed Hafez is the assistant professor at Cardona. He's the one that was over here. So, my options are this man, who was the witness. No, the suspect. Yeah, no, not a vampire. The vagrant. Or the reporter. After all the alcohol and shrooms the vagrant was doing, I don't think he could do any of this. But the reporter, though... You have hair? No. You're the reporter. A reporter could have killed all of them. I think this is right. Okay, I think this is it. I think the reporter did it. It makes sense in my head.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Oh, man, I'm missing something. All right, I walked around to see if there was anything I missed, and I don't find any. I couldn't find anything I missed. So what do we do now? What do we do now? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? We know the old guy was hit with a shovel. We do know that. He wasn't bit by a vampire. I don't think I'm reading something right. So down here... No. I don't believe that's right. I believe this is correct. I believe this is right. He came in with the flowers. Hey, Caramel Tails, welcome in, welcome in. Maybe you can help me solve this case. I am struggling. Excuse me, I am struggling hard. Oh. Okay, so that's Johnny the Gravekeeper. So then that would be bowler hat guy, whose name is Saeed Hafez, who was hit with a shovel. But by who? By who? I'm a freaking owl all of a sudden. It's not a vampire. The vagrant? The reporter? Or the brother of the deceased? My guess would be the brother of the deceased. But then who stabbed the... Why would he make up that story? That makes sense to me. So that means the reporter took the scalpel. Got it!
The brother of the deceased became furious when he caught the anatomist exhuming his sister's body. He killed him with a shovel. The graveyard keeper took to his heels, but didn't get far. He fell, hitting his head on a stone, which rendered him unconscious. With the murderer gone, the reporter who was hiding punctured the neck of the first victim to imitate a bite. But when he did the same to the second victim, he killed an unconscious man. So we have 2 murders and 2 murderers, but no vampires.
Vampires are not so scary when you have grave robbers and journalists running around.
Wow. I mean, that took a long time. Unbelievable. We figured it out, though. Oh my gosh, that was horrendous. All right, let's take this back to the police. Holy crap. Unbelievable. Oh my gosh.
Constable Stark, do you believe in vampires?
Hey? What do vampires have to do with anything?
Oh, that's exactly what I thought while looking into the murders at the cemetery. The primary suspect is indeed the murderer. But he's not the only one. The reporter, who so easily fooled everyone with his vampire stories, killed the other victim.
But why would he do that?
He believed the unconscious man to be dead and decided to concoct a thrilling story for his readers.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Holmes. I'll have the conniving little scrub taken in immediately. There's only one case left. Don't let me stop you.
One case left? Do I really want to take it? That was hard enough. The scapegoat? What was that? New location, forest ruins. Eh? Oh. Okay. Oh, report number 1813. 4 persons were arrested for theft, property damage, and debauchery. Debauchery. Depending on how you say it. The 4 comprised of 3 women dressed in robes and animal masks and a priest. The suspects have been charged with stealing and slaughtering a goat in the forest ruins to the west of the cemetery. For this cruel act, they were prosecuted accordingly. However, the victim has requested to specifically identify who stole his goat. The testimonies of all parties involved are attached to the case. Okay. Victim's testimony. Wooly was the best goat I ever owned. Very fertile. He charged at anything red, but otherwise he was as calm as a cat. I was inside when he was stolen. By the time I ran out, they were gone, but I saw that the thief was wearing a mask. I must know who did it. Please put Mr. Placido onto this. He busted my neighbor for running a gambling den with but a single look at his clothes. I'm sure he will solve this in a jiffy. You did not know, a jiffy is actual measurement of time. It's like 0.00 something of a second. It's crazy. Priest's testimony. The priest is still tipsy. I came to the ruins to save these lost souls and stop their abhorrent ritual. I found them dancing and I hid in the bushes, only to gather courage, mind you. I didn't see any goats. Then one of them stumbled. I gasped and they noticed me. Then one who fell tied me up, and the other, in a lion mask, forced me to drink wine. I don't know where the third woman was, but when they stopped tormenting me, the goat had appeared. Oh gosh. Green Ox testimony. The woman in the green ox mask is limping. I couldn't steal the goat even if I wanted to. I sprained my ankle during the dance. It was the priest who brought us the goat. He may be all holier than thou now, but he clearly wanted to join our bacchanalia. Red Lion's testimony. The woman in the red lion mask has a large bruise on her side. I broke an amphora with very expensive wine because of that goat. He was probably rabid. Birds should have known better than to steal this crazy animal. I've had enough. This is the last time I take part in these rituals. I've already have 3 lovers? That's more than enough. Okay. We gathered to perform a ritual which would make them desire us above all else. We were dancing when we noticed someone spying on us from the bushes. It was the priest. I ordered the others to get him drunk. No one must witness the ritual while sober because it insults the god of rapture. Oh, about the goat, it was Lion's responsibility to bring it to the ruins. What were they doing with the god of rapture? Do we want to do this right now? All right. Let's do this. We can solve this. Okay. We can do this. So we're going to go to the scene of the crime. We're going to go to the scene of the crime. Okay. Okay. Which way do we go? I need to go to the left. This way. Ritual site.
Hope you haven't had your lunch yet. This one's bad.
Great. Thanks. Alright, what do we got here?
What a waste.
Wine. Wine. Oh, jeez. I just got goosebumps. That.
The rope is soaked with wine.
So the priest could be telling the truth. They forced him to drink.
The goat was torn to pieces.
Oh.
Ugh. Savagery.
Okay. This. Sorry, guys. That was more than I could handle. Adult content warning. Good thing I have 18 plus in my title. Jeez, that was terrible. Hey, Amazing Caitlin. Hey there. I'm just gonna be lurking it out. Hey, no worries. No worries. What's this?
Multiple bare footprints. I should examine them more closely.
Oh, I missed this.
The hoof prints end in deep furrows. The animal was resisting.
There was one. There's two. There's three.
The rope is soaked with wine.
Four. Five.
The priest said that he came here to stop the ritual. Did you really, Father?
So really... Ah, wrong buttons. Wrong, hands all just... Okay, so he was hiding behind a bush. He's hiding behind a bush. And then they noticed him. They tied him up. Put him over here and made him drink. Alright, we can do this faster than the vampire case. Okay. The object is who really stole the goat. We've got an ox, a bird, and a lion. Let's start over here. Why is this? Oh. Definitely not the priest. Okay, hang on a second. So, in our case notes, broken wine for directly where the hoof prints ended. Okay. I wanted to sprain my ankle in the dance. It was the priest who brought the holier than thou. I broke with the victims because of that goat. So, the red lion. This time I take part in these rituals. Okay. So this... Is that a lion? That's the ox. And then this one should be the bird. Okay, so... Lion. Wait a minute. Bird. Blackbird, okay. Someone was spying on us from the bushes, and the priest, I ordered the others to get him drunk. No one witnessed the ritual. Oh, about the goat? It was Lion's responsibility to bring it to the ruins. So, I mean, Bird is pretty much diming out Lion. So... who was over here? Who's that? That's Lion. That means that was Ox. Who sprained their ankle? Which one was it? Which one sprained their ankle? It was Green Ox. Green Ox sprained their ankle. Okay. Green Ox sprained their ankle. And then it was Bird who told them... Okay, that's correct. It was... Go ahead and steal the goat. If I want to, I sprained my ankle during the dance. It was the priest who brought us the goat. No. He was probably rabid. Bird should have known better than to steal this crazy goat. So, Lion is blaming Bird. Bird is blaming Lion. Okay. I've had enough of this. I take part in these rituals. I have enough. I have 3 lovers, more than enough. Okay. I believe this is correct. Because Ox, I believe, said Bird couldn't steal the goat. I sprained my ankle during the dance. It was the priest who brought. Okay. I broke the amphora with very expensive wine because of the goat. He was probably rabid. Bird should have known better than to steal the crazy. I have had enough of this, okay? We're dancing when we noticed someone spying on us from the bushes. Bird. I ordered the others to get him drunk. No one must witness our ritual while sober because it insults the god of rapture. Well, if Bird ordered them, then wouldn't this be... And if Ox and Lion were doing that, wouldn't this be... Bird?
So, we
Got
have
it.
3 lusty women engaged in a ritual. They're drinking and dancing when suddenly they hear a noise from the bushes. Their ritual seems to be working. There's a man they can get drunk already. While 2 of them are busy with the priest, the 3rd one leaves. She is the one who stole the goat and brought it to the ritual. The poor animal smells trouble and charges at the drunken woman with the amphora. Still, he couldn't break free, and at the end was brutally torn apart and eaten alive.
Well, they attracted the attention of men. The police, at least.
Gross, they ate him alive. Like, bro, who does that? Why? I don't understand. That is so gross. Alright, now we need to make our way back to the police station. Here we go, the police station. I mean, nasty much?
Mr. Holmes, I have great news. Our recent accomplishments have earned me a promotion. Sergeant Stark. It has a nice ring to it, hasn't it?
This little weasel. Seriously? Our accomplishments?
What do you mean, our accomplishments? Of all the nerve, I don't recall you doing very much. I solved all the cases.
Come, come, Mr. Holmes. I didn't mean to belittle your contribution. After all, legwork is just as important as paperwork.
And what about the brain work?
Also very important. Don't get me wrong, your assistance was most valuable. Anyway, I'll be moving back to the office space. My days at this blasted desk are almost over. I won't be scapegoated now.
Good for you, I suppose. Speaking of scapegoats, I've solved the last case on the board. The goat was stolen by the lady in the blackbird mask. As if that makes any difference, judging by the atrocity I witnessed at the crime scene.
Yes, I heard about that one. The things women get up to these days. Ugh.
Well, I'm glad to have been of service. Now I have other matters to attend to.
Mr. Holmes, if I may be so bold as to make one last request. Do you remember that I told you that our chief inspector has been missing for a few months now? My current task is to establish his fate. I've tried to make sense of his last case, but it's a convoluted mess. I would really appreciate your help.
Fine, you have me intrigued.
Thank you awfully, Mr. Holmes.
So is it Chief Inspector Placido who has vanished? From what I've gathered, he was a good detective.
Ain't that the truth? He was solving cases like shelling peas. Without him, things have gone downhill. He was a crotchety sort, always grumbling, fussing, taking his snuff by the handful, but I, for one, miss the old boy.
Tell me everything you know.
I don't know much. Just that it's connected to a gang called the Hive. Placido has been after their leader, the Hive Master, for years. But otherwise, I can't make head nor tail of it. Here, take the key to Placido's office. You might find some leads in there.
Very well, I'll see what I can find out.
One thing is certain. It's a dangerous business. Be careful, Mr. Holmes.
Well, well, well. A mystery's afoot. I think that's gonna be it for part 9. Oh, I'm sorry, part 10. That's gonna be it for part 10. Part 9's already done. Wow, that was a long, long game. Alright, I'm gonna save it a few times because I get paranoid. So for part 11, I guess we're gonna try and do this thing and find the chief inspector and solve his fate. Alright, so with that being said, I appreciate everyone being here and hanging out with me. It was a good time. I tried to solve as fast as I could. That one vampire one threw me for a loop. It was crazy. So yeah, come back for part 11 and we can try and solve the case of the missing chief inspector and this mysterious hive gang. Alright, so with that being said, I will see you guys next time for part 11. Thanks for being here and I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.